Hello everyone, I just wanted to do another video because I have been getting some criticism from some people that I've not been helpful and not telling everyone the real facts of the super zoom lenses. So here we have the Sigma 150-600 contemporary lens, and I'm going to tell you the differences between the contemporary and the sports. I could go through the technical jargon, but I think most people just want to know the layman terms of the differences. So basically, in the contemporary you have one FLD low dispersion element and three SLD special low dispersion elements. And in the sports, the main difference is you get two FLD low dispersion elements. And if you're not sure what the FLD low dispersion elements mean, is it's equivalent to Canon's fluorite elements basically, which basically help prevent ghosting and allows you to get a clean image even when aiming the lens near or directly at sunlight, which should in theory basically reduce the likelihood of a huge amount of flaring basically. The other difference is the Sigma Sports lens is heavily weather sealed. Now let me just show you the contemporary lens. If I can just take the lens off for you. I don't know if you can see there, but if you can see on the video, there's a rubber gasket going all the way around, and you get that on the sports, but you also get heavy duty weather sealing on the front element as well. Obviously there's a filter on there, but you do get heavy duty metals all the way around, and that's another one of the main key things with the sport lens is the construction is mainly metal. This contemporary one, a lot of the construction elements of the actual construction of the lens is plastic. A lot of plastics is used until it gets to the near end there where it's metal. So if you're wondering what the main differences are, is basically on the contemporary and the Tamron it's 95mm filter thread, and on the sport it's 105mm, and your main difference is going to be build quality and weather sealing. At 600mm the sports lens is a bit sharper. I've done some tests to compare that, feel free to look at those videos, but generally speaking, if you keep your contemporary version at 500mm or below, it's just as good as the sport. I've done some tests and I've tried comparing images. Even at 600mm, the difference is so minute in terms of image quality, it is really hard to notice. Even if you crop in at 200%, you will struggle to notice the difference. And that's my reasoning for telling you all about the facts and information about the Sigma Contemporary and the Sigma Sport. One other thing to note is also the tripod mount is different. So on the Contemporary it's a lot smaller, and you can clearly see that. You can see that close up. Now the actual Sport version, I don't have the lens here to show you, but if you have a look at the other video you'll be able to see what it looks like. But it's significantly longer and you can't remove it from the actual camera lens. You can remove the actual tripod mount on the contemporary one, however. In terms of the Tamron, if you're interested, I noticed at 600mm it does look a bit soft compared to the contemporary and sport version. That's my opinion, and basically a lot of people have said that. What I've tried to do is be honest and open and show you the examples so you can make your mind up which you feel is the better lens. Regarding aperture, well, what I found is with the contemporary lens at 387mm it retains its 5.6 aperture. I believe the Tamron retains its 5.6 aperture at 437mm, so it is significantly better. And the Sport Sigma lens was quite disappointing really. It loses its 5.6 aperture at 320mm, which is quite low compared to both the contemporary and the Tamron lens. The cameras I've been testing these lenses on is the Canon 7D and the 600D. Basically the 7D is a fantastic camera and it was the ideal choice to use for these reviews. Regarding my testing of the teleconverters, some people may argue and say the Sigma teleconverters should work best with the Sigma lenses. My experience is, and I have used a different Sigma lens in the past, the 120-400 APL lens, I found there was no difference between using a Canon extender and a Sigma teleconverter. They basically do the same thing. It's possible that the Sigma ones communicate better with the Sigma lens, however it doesn't change optical performance. Basically the Canon ones tend to be slightly better optically than Sigma ones because they're better quality and they're more expensive for that matter. There's a reason Canon teleconverters are at least twice the price of a Sigma one. I've tried to be as honest and transparent with my examples as I can be, and if anyone would like a copy of any of the images, I'm more than happy to email it to you so you can have a look for yourself. And I just hope I've been as helpful as I can be, and if you feel my videos have been helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends on Facebook. It really helps, and I need your help to try and grow this channel. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.